This woman was jailed for blinding another woman with her high heels on a night out in Liverpool. Ellie Brown attacked Sylwia Lukowska with her heels and left her blind in one eye. On the night of the attack, March 13, 2022, Sylwia Lukowska had been in Liverpool city centre with her friend Dominic Bennett. Shortly before 5:30 a.m, Dominic began to urinate on a set of shutters outside premises on Fleet Street. Ellie Brown had meanwhile been out drinking with her sister and two men. When they came across Dominic relieving himself, Ellie's sister was said to have shouted, "Get your dick away!" This somehow sparked a scuffle, which led to Ellie's sister and Sylwia Lukowska tussling on the ground. Ellie would jump in, even though her sister was not losing. Ellie began hitting Sylwia on the head with her high heels. Sylwia was struck in her eye with the heel. She immediately covered her eye and stopped moving. At this stage, Ellie's high heels were sent flying and thrown away during this initial assault, but she went on to retrieve one of her shoes and continued the attack on Sylwia, who by this point was unconscious. Ellie Brown was restrained by Dominic Bennett and a member of the public. When police officers arrived on the scene, they found Sylwia hardly responsive and an ambulance was called. While she was being transported to the Royal Liverpool Hospital, Dominic Bennett spotted Ellie Brown's group as the ambulance passed by, and this led to the police being deployed to the location and arresting Ellie. In the hospital, Sylwia Lukowska suffered a broken skull, a bleed on her brain, and she lost sight in her right eye. She had to undergo 4 operations, and she will need a prosthetic eye. Because of this attack, she has not been able to return to work. She now suffers from PTSD, anxiety and depression, as she finds it difficult to leave her house. During her police interview, Ellie Brown told officers that she had drank 4 doubles, a steamboat and 4 vodkas, and she had smoked weed earlier in the day. She claimed that she has no recollection of the assault, and she had just gone to help her sister. But when played CCTV footage of the attack, she said, "I feel sick, to be honest with you. Being a mum and watching that, it's not nice." When she was shown pictures of Sylwia Lukowska's injuries that she caused, she said, "It's horrible, especially that picture. I'd rather not look at that photo again, please." In court, her lawyer said, "This is a sad, sad offence. It is sad for the victim, sad for the victim's family, and it is also sad for Ellie Brown and her family. This was completely out of character for Ellie Brown, who is a mother to a 10-year-old girl. She worked as a community care worker and also had an active role in voluntary work in a local mental health support cafe. Despite all these things the lawyer tried to say to paint Ellie Brown in a good light, she pleaded guilty to inflicting grievous bodily harm with intent. She was sentenced to 5 years in prison in August 2024. Follow the page and leave a comment on any other criminal cases you'd like to see on the channel.